Welcome back, Bears. We hope you had a good week.
Let's see what events we have coming up.
Homecoming is next week, which means Spirit Week is here. The dress-up days are as follows. No school Monday, Tacky Taurus Tuesday, Wacky Color Wednesday, Senior Blackout, Senior Citizens on Thursday, and Red and Black on Friday. Please keep in mind that dress code expectations are still in place.
Seniors who need volunteer hours are encouraged to come help the senior class decorate for the homecoming dance on Saturday, October 18th from 9 a.m. to noon. Sign up with Mrs. J if you haven't yet.
Vivian went and asked people their favorite homecoming memories.
What's your favorite homecoming memory?
Probably just hanging with friends and dancing.
What's your favorite homecoming memory?
Getting ready with my friends.
Taking pictures. What's your favorite homecoming memory?
Last year, the DJ played Boss Mandilo at the dance. Friday Night Lights, it's pretty fun, so yeah.
Students and class advisors, homecoming hall decorating will be on Friday, October 10th during 10th period. You'll need to provide your own supplies and decorations. Any sign painting must be done off campus.
The homecoming semi-formal will take place Saturday 18th from 7 to 10. Tickets will be sold all through Spirit Week for a $10 apiece. Get your ticket ahead of time in the cafeteria during lunch periods or 10th period because the price at the door will be $15.
Do you love science? Are you competitive? Do you want a chance to experience a club with the one and only Miss Carpenter before she retires? Then you should check out Science Olympiad, which kicked off this week. Science Olympiad is an extracurricular club where you develop mechanisms according to competition guidelines and then compete against other districts. There's a wide array of activities, so there's something for everyone. Come join one of Chittenango's award-winning Science Olympiad teams today. Today is National Walk to a Park Day. Founded in 2021, this day was created to encourage cities and towns to commit to providing green spaces for residents to enjoy.
Fortunately, in Chittenango, we have lots of parks to access, including the Lions Botanical Park and Creekwalk, Stickless Park, the iconic Chittenango Falls, and of course Sullivan Park, which is only a 5-minute walk from our school.
So stop by when you're done decorating and enjoy the fresh air.
Congratulations to the boys golf team on an amazing end of their season. The team finished second in the section and Anthony Thousand moved on the state qualifier, which will be held next May. Go Bears!
This year we want to look back on some of our favorite throwback segments from broadcast media. This week we're bringing back a fan favorite, Bad Parking Jobs with Trevor.
Do better.
Alright, so here we got Dylan's 1960 Jeep parked way far from the school, taking up 4 parking spots. Just because of an incident that happened in the parking lot a few days ago. But come on, Dylan, we gotta do better than this.
Yeah, this is terrible.
So right here we got Aiden Gadamowski's parking job. We got about 2.5 feet over here. Over here we got maybe 6 inches. And straight, could have been a little farther this way.
Thanks so much, Trevor.
James went around asking freshmen questions they had for seniors. Let's check out what he got.
We went around and interviewed freshmen, asking them if they would give us anonymous questions for seniors. Then we went around and talked to some seniors about how they would respond to these questions. Hi, what's your name?
Kirsten.
Do you think that geometry was hard when you took it?
Yeah, it's mostly the proofs that are hard, but most of the class is pretty difficult.
Thank you for your time. What's your name?
Evan.
What year felt the shortest to you here at the high school?
Probably my sophomore year, just because I had so many classes and the day went by really fast.
Hi, what's your name?
Parker Thayer.
Are you proud of the work that you have achieved here at the high school?
I am. I'm graduating early.
That must be exciting.
It is. Very exciting.
What are your names?
Savannah. Addison.
Do you think it's worth it to get a job during high school?
Yeah, I think it is worth it so you can save up for things like a car or like college.
I also think it's worth it because college is expensive.
Thanks, James.
Izzy LaPointe went head-to-head with Carp this week in a baking throwdown. Let's see whose cookies were best.
This one, you can definitely taste the pumpkin and more, and this one just tastes like a regular cookie base, like a chocolate chip cookie. So I'm gonna say the one with the white chocolate is better.
I kind of like this one more. The white chocolate fits better.
Same. These chocolate chips don't overpower it, so I think this one is better.
Now I feel like I like this one better.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going with this one.
I'm going with this one.
This one's a little more dry.
I think I like this one better.
I like this one better.
Yeah.
This one tastes sweeter. I like this one more. Even just like the bread itself is very sweet. I think this one's Izzy's because I've heard Izzy's is better.
This one.
What did you think?
I like carbs cookies.
Yeah, me too. The Chittenango Bears are slowly wrapping up their fall sports, but the action hasn't stopped. Let's head to the sports desk to check in with Ethan and Trevor.
Hey Bears fans! Welcome back to another action-packed sports segment.
The Bears spoiled their second homecoming of the season with a 27-15 victory over the Camden Blue Devils. The Bears defense had an outstanding game, forcing multiple turnovers. Mason Corliss completed 7 of 13 passes for 83 yards and ran one into the end zone. Chase Ostrander had a huge game with 214 yards and a touchdown on 20 runs, added 47 yards and another touchdown on 3 receptions. Next up, the Bears face New Hartford at noon in the Den. Be there.
The girls varsity soccer team is currently on a 6-game winning streak. Last Thursday, the team celebrated senior night with a 5-1 win over Mexico. Abby Shettleman picked up 3 goals in the game, and Susie Horning was outstanding in the goal with 11 saves. The Bears' defense of Hannah DeCesar, Gracie Brazell, Danielle Ramey, and Vivian Tedford have been excelling and locking in recently, contributing to a huge win against a very tough JD team on Saturday, 2-1. Finally, the girls had a great 3-1 overtime win against Cazenovia Lakers on Monday. Abby Shettleman had the first goal in regulation off an assist from Cameron Potter, and Abby Baldwin added 2 goals, including the game-winning overtime goal. Great job, girls. The next game is on Tuesday in Phoenix at 7 p.m. for their Pink Out Breast Cancer Awareness Game. Last Wednesday, the girls' cross-country team traveled up north to Phoenix for a league matchup versus West Hill Warriors. The Bears came out on top of this league rivalry. The team won 26 points to West Hill's 29. The Bears grabbed 3 of their top 4 spots to help rescue the victory. Led by Natalie DeGeneiro and Solana Rohr, who went 1-2 in the race. The senior Ava McLean had a big race to earn 4th. The team scoring ended up improving duo of 8th grader Maxine Ordez and freshman Abby Noon. The boys cross-country team also came away with the win against West Hill. Seniors Bryce Edwards and Zach Driscoll led the Bears past the Warriors. Congratulations to both teams. Next up, the teams host Chittenango Twilight Invitational on Friday at 4:30.
The Chit boys soccer team defeated Kaz in a tight matchup 1-0 on Thursday with a big-time goal by Gavin Karwoski and a great job in goal by Eli Lafort. On Saturday, the boys dominated the visiting VVS squad with a convincing 6-0 win. Gavin Karwoski contributed 4 of the goals with Drew Toner and Cohen Touchette, each adding 1. Touchette also had 2 assists for a 4-point game, and Cody Hammerschmidt, Dan Byrne, Solomon Mullen, and Jack Silstra each had 1 assist. Eli Lefort earned a shutout with 4 saves. The boys are back in action Tuesday at home against Skinny Atlas at 5:30. Pop out and support the team.
On Friday, the Lady Bears tennis team traveled to JD for their first round of the 2025 Sectional 3 Class C Team Championship. The girls fought hard against their slightly higher-seeded Rams, but came up just short with the score of 4-3. Natalie Fox had a great win at the first singles. Molly Uraniak won at third singles, and Ariel Vonderwhite and Lily Herenio picked up the win at third doubles. Great job this season, girls.
The Lady Bears have been on a tear, winning 3-0 3 nights in a row, including Skinny Atlas on Wednesday,
Living Word Academy on Thursday, and Oswego on Friday. They kept up the momentum going with a 3-1 win against Hamilton on Monday. The 8-4 Bears play next up Tuesday at Mexico. Keep it up, girls.
Bang, I love it!
And that's a wrap for this week's Bear Den Sports. Looking forward to seeing some amazing games throughout the upcoming week. Tune in for next week for more sports news. Go Bears!
Keep up the great work, Bears.
This week, Ashlyn took a trip to their local animal shelter to meet some adorable potential pets and chat with the workers about what goes into providing a safe haven for homeless animals.
On Tuesday, October 7th, I met with Chrissy T., the new shelter director at Wander's Rest. We talked about some available dogs and cats for adoption, then donations they need and upcoming events for their company. This is Nala. Nala is a very cute 7-year-old female pit bull bulldog mix. She's coming back from her foster home on October 8th and is now available in person to see at Wanderers Rest in Canastota. Our next dog is Titanium. He is a 4-year-old male red heeler. He happens to be a little shy and awkward, but he has a big, kind heart and is also now available to see at Wanderers Rest in Canastota. Next we have the cats. First off is Velma, a 1-year-old female who just needs a quiet home, mostly with adults. And then we have Noelle, who is also a 1-year-old female. She has a squinty eye, but it's nothing medical.
If you have anything to donate to Wanderers Rest, check their website or call for their hours. They're always grateful for any help taking care of these cats and dogs that need homes.
This week we're continuing our feature on retiring teachers in the building. Today we're getting to catch up with Mrs. Leib at the start of the final year at Chittenango High School.
Welcome back, everyone, to Interviews with Leah. Today I have Miss Leib.
Hello.
And I just am going to ask her a few questions about retirement this year.
Exciting.
So my first question is, what is your favorite memory from teaching here?
Oh, I think I have so many that it would be hard to pick one. I think something that was really great for me was starting out with like 10 people that became not just my coworkers, but my family as well. And then just all the kids over the years that have just made me like feel like joy in teaching and just made me laugh. And I've loved to watch them learn and get across that stage and get a diploma.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what inspired you to become a teacher in the first place?
Yeah, so I think when I was your age, all of you, in high school, I played sports and I also was involved in some clubs at school. And there were some students both that were like managers of our sports teams and students who were in my clubs that needed like support maybe or like had extra needs. And I really gravitated towards those kids and I loved spending time with them. And I was like, I think I want to do this. I think I want to help people feel comfortable inside a school setting and help them get through their day with some happiness. So made me kind of want to be a teacher.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. My last question is what you are looking forward to most with your free time now.
Oh, so my free time, I have to admit, I'm going to totally miss all the kids here. Like that's the best part of my job is hanging out with all the kids. But I'm really looking forward to having some flexibility in my schedules to spend time with my own kids who are grown and kind of moving on with their lives and my family and my friends. But I just really plan on still working with kids, but just maybe don't have to get up at 5 a.m. every day to do it. That would be fun.
All right. Thank you so much for answering questions and taking time out of your day for this. And we'll come back to you next time with more interviews.
Great. And I'll be planning my retirement trip while you're doing the next interview.
As we say goodbye to some familiar faces, it's also time to meet some new members of our building. Here's Ashlyn introducing us to some of our newest members of Ms. Wilcox's class.
Hi everybody, I'm Ashlyn and I'm here with Jack Halleck. So Jack Halleck, do you like gym or chorus more?
Yeah.
Gym, okay. What about pizza or mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Which one, pizza or mac and cheese? Mac and cheese, okay. Favorite animal?
Cat.
A cat, okay. Reading or iPad?
Alright.
iPad. Fist bump for the outro.
We can't wait to see you around the building this year.
Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to check out the Bear Necessities Instagram for studio bloopers every week. Go Bears!